Did you discuss about the colors and drawing in the stream or not?
Yes, sir.
Right. I think we discussed because how to take a library. So what is a library and what is a library function? So how to get extension and extend the code, right? We discussed that part. Okay. So then today what we are going to do is we are going to discuss about arrays. That is the next part of our document, right? Let's go to the book quickly and let's look at what is mentioned in the book. Grade 9 English medium reading books. So let's go to the books and grade 9 English medium reading book. You just go to chat and multicolor. So Vinod, you have sent the one and I'll load that, right? Just open in using Scratch. Let's see what you have sent. And here we have discussed about the arrays programming. Write the heading arrays in programming. Right? Arrays in programming. Please write the heading arrays in programming. The one you have sent to the chat, I'll open it, right? Okay, but the problem is now I think just showing the folder. It's in download and SP2 multicolor. Let's see what you have tried. I'm going to start Scratch. And load the program sent by one of our students, Vinod. Vinod has sent this. Let's open what Vinod has done.
Sir.
Yes. Okay, this is the file sent by Vinod. Okay, let's see. All right, you have done this one, right? Just drawing using. So you could have made this pencil small. This pencil is quite larger. Or if you want, you can hide the pencil also, right? If you want, you can hide the pencils. To do that, actually, you can go to the control, and here you can see in control. No, in control, it's not there. Operations, depends. Looks. Looks. Just use hide this. Then when you click the flag, you cannot see the pencil. Instead of pencil, you can see the drawing. That is in looks.
Okay, sir.
Right. Otherwise,
Okay,
like,
sir. Thank you.
yeah, pencil is disturbing the view, right? Okay, good. So this one is good. So I add that to the note also. So this is what we discussed last day about the colors. We have tried different colors, color ranges, color loops and all. Okay, so today what we are going to do is arrays, and please write down the heading arrays in programming. So it's like this. When you are using general variable, it's like a mug. Mug ekak wage. In this mug, you can put tea. In this mug, you can put coffee. In this mug, you can put plain tea. Or in this mug, you can put cool drink or water or nothing. But anything, in only one thing at a time. Only one at a time. Either coffee or tea or cool drink or water. Right? Okay. Then, but this arrays are unlike this mugs. Mug, you can put only one thing. variables, general variables, you can put one value at a time. එක value එක එක වෙලාවට දාන්න පුළුවන්. හරියට මේ mug එක වගේ. මේකේ දාන්න පුළුවන් එක්ක වතුර, එක්ක cool drink, එක්ක tea මොන හරි එකක් එක වෙලාවට. So, but this arrays are, it's similar to ice drill. I think you have seen this ice drill, where normally you put this to the refrigerator to make ice or even ice cream. So this is something called ice drill. So you have multiple cells in this one. You have multiple cells in this one. You can fill these cells with different color items like this. Maybe you can put the blue color one, green color one, like some different liquid to this one, like so. If you, or even the same values, same sizes, different sizes. So it's scalable, right? You can put anything. So arrays are like that. So without just putting one value, එක value එකක් දාන්නේ නැතුව එක වෙලාවේ value ගොඩක් දාගන්න පුළුවන් arrays. That is the advantage. Same time you can store many values. Okay, just write down that. So in general simple variables, we can store only single value at a time. We can store only a single value at a time. Arrays are quite similar to ice grids. You can put multiple values in a single array variable. You can put multiple values in a single array variable. You can put multiple values in a single array variable. So that is the advantage. And arrays can be single 2-dimensional, 3-dimension, or arrays can be single, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, or multi-dimensional. And you can show 1D array. 1D array is like this. 1D array is like this kind of table. It has only one dimension. You can store one way only. But if it is a 2D array, 2-dimensional array, it's like you have columns and rows both. The table, which is like having a columns and rows both. And if it is multi-dimensional, it can even be 3D. But 3D arrays you can draw like this. But here you can see. So if it is like one way, you can put values this way only. But if it is two way, you can put this way and this way, horizontally and vertically. You can put values. But if it is 3-way, you can put horizontally, vertically, and upwards also. That is 3-dimensional. Likewise, you can increase the dimensions. You can increase the dimensions. Okay, just draw this and show. Finish. Also write this arrays can be created by using lists. Arrays can be created by using lists. Okay, let's create an array now. Let's create an array now. And I want to shift back to the Scratch interface. So you can also go back to your Scratch coding interface, this one, and start coding. And start coding. So I'll send the link. Please go here to this link. Close the tutorial, which you don't need. This one you can close. Then let's create an array. I'm going to use an array here. Go to the variable. From that, I'm going to make a list, new list. And to this list, I'm going to give the name marks. It's similar to the variable, you can name it marks, right? And you can see, so when I add the marks, this is empty array. And not only that, you can see number of new things are added to the coding blocks. Number of new actions, categories, comparisons, and those things are added to the coding interface. Make a list, then give a name, click OK, and here it is. And if you want to add items to this array, you can add, click here, let's put some value, click again, press enter, put some value, press enter, put some value, press enter, put some value, press enter, put some value. Likewise, please add 10 items to this. 9 and 10. Okay, we have 10 values. And you can just scale up this like, so if you want, you can scale up and show all the 10 values. Just go to the corner and drag from the corner. Now you can see all 10 values. Please do this, right? In your computer also, please do this. Now you have array with 10 elements or list with 10 elements. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to access these elements, and this cat is going to let us the values of each element one by one. Okay, let me show how to do that. When I'm pressing the flag, I'm telling, please repeat 10 times because there are 10 elements. What to do? I'm going to variables and telling, please, display the icons. Please go to the loops and say, what I want to say is in variables, I'm going to tell, I need to, tell the item in the marks, item 1 in the marks. And first time item 1, next time item 2, next time item 3, likewise, I need item 1, 2, 3, everything. So therefore, I'm going to add another variable, make a variable, that is my counter. So initially, I'm setting the counter to 0. Sorry, counter to 1. And I'm telling item C. C is 1. So initially, the first item will be shown. And after showing the first item, I'm telling change C by 1. Then C will be 2. Then second item will be shown. C will be 3. Third item will be shown. And finally, C will be 10. 10th item will be shown. Okay, let's do this. 78, 89, 96, 87, 46. You can see 75, 76, 67, 84, and 93. Right? Likewise, it is telling showing the values. Okay, please try this code. Please try this code. Write down, create an array with 10 items and display each item at a time. And you can use this code to do that, right? You can use this code to do. Right, please do this and write down in your book as well. Create an array with 10 items and display each item at a time. You need to show the array also. If you need any help, please let me know, then I can help, right? මොන හරි උදව්වක් ඕන නම් කියන්න. ඒකට මට උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන්. තේරෙන්නේ නැති හරි කරගන්න බැරි දෙයක් හරි තියෙනවා නම් කියන්න. Please tell, then I can help. Right. Okay, I'll give you one exercise then. So what I want to do, right now we have this. Okay. Declare another variable named total and find out the total of all 10 numbers. Finally, display the total and average. Finally, display the total and average. Declare another variable named total and find out the total of all 10 numbers and finally display the average. What do you have to do? There are 10 numbers. Right? You have to take one, you know how to take one by one by one. Now you have what you have to do? You have to declare another variable called total. Initially total is 0. Then add one by one by one. After adding one by one, you can show it to show as the total and average. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Let's see who's going to do that first, right? Let's see who's going to find the solution. You can do it now. You can start now. Hello. Can you hear me or not? Inuka, finish. Inuka?
No, sir.
No. At least who can get closer to this? Kisalni? No. Okay, so this is easy, no? It's like this, right? You are having, so like 10 apples are falling down. You are given a bucket. 10 apples are falling down and you are given a bucket. So this is your bucket. And you go and capture the first apple. Now it's in here. So again, you go and capture the second one. You go and capture the third one. Fourth one. Likewise, you can capture the 10th one. So this bucket is similar to your total variable. Initially, total is empty. But when items are coming, you can add to the bucket. So how to do this? It's very simple, right? So initially, you can declare a variable, make a variable that is total. That total is initially empty. Set total to 0. Total is empty, right? And then, right, when total is empty, and then what you are going to do? So when items are coming like this, this is the first item, the C. So item C, first time item C is item 1. Second time item C is item 2. Why? Because C is increasing, right? Change in C by 1. I think you understood the concept, right? Line by line. Otherwise, I'll explain line by line, right? Okay, anyway, after this also, I'll explain line by line. So I think that you have not understood the concept. That's why you are not talking, but I don't know whether you understood or not. Because you are not talking. ඔගොල්ලෝ කතා කරනවා නම් මම අඩු ගන්න දන්නවා තේරුණාද නැද්ද කියලා. දැන් කතා කරන්නේ නැතිකොට මට ඒක කියා හිතා ගන්නම බෑ. Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this to, then I'm going to set the total to the existing total. I can use the operations. I'm setting the total to the current total, that is existing total, plus the new item. Current total plus new item. New item is, this is item 1 of marks, actually item, you have to tell item C. Item C of marks. And finally, using loops, you can print the total. And I'm going to use a join to join it nicely and show like total is, and then you can put the total there. Okay, let's run this. I'm clicking the flag. You can see how total is changing, right? First time total is 78. Second time, the new item added 89. 96 added to that. 87 added to that. 46 added to that. Likewise, it keep adding the new item. And finally, it's telling the total is 791. That is the total. So you can just calculate and see whether the answer is correct. So let's use the calculator. And it is 78 plus 89 plus 96 plus 87 plus 46 plus 75 plus 76 plus 67 plus 84 plus 93. You can see it's 791. That is correct. And what is the average? So you can say the average also. Say operations, you can join averages. Average is, and you know the total. So you can divide the total. You already know the total, so you can divide the total by 10. Divide the total by 10 and you'll get the average. So let's see. Keep adding. But you can see total is keep adding. This is displaying and this is adding. C is increasing 1 by 1. When C become 10 and the last item is added, okay, good. That is 791 and the average is 79.1. When you divide by 10, you'll get the average. How many of you cannot understand this? Yes, how many of you cannot understand this? No one, right? Then I'm asking, how many of you can understand this? Again, no one. එහෙමද? තේරුණාද පුතේ නැද්ද?
Sir, I can't understand.
Right. Anyone else? Only one. Right. Only one said that he cannot understand. Others, I think you understood, right? අනිත් අය කතා කරන්න පුතේ. Understood or not? Minilu? Sorry, Minul? Tehara?
No, sir.
Tehara? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes or no? No.
No, sir.
No.
sir. Yeah, I can't understand.
Now everyone is telling, so you can't understand. Okay. So can you understand the previous one or still not? කලින් එකක් තේරුනේ නැද්ද? කලින් එක තේරුණාද?
Understood, sir.
කලින් එක තේරුණාද? item එකෙන් item එක print කරන එක?
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir.
Right, okay. So if you understood the previous one, this one is nothing, right? Just okay, tell in. So okay, let's say, so initially total is 0. When flag is clicked, total is 0. I'll keep a bucket for total. So this is total bucket, right? So this is where the total is there, the total bucket. Total. And that is 0. The value of total is 0. Did you understand that step? After clicking total is 0, did you understand that? Yes or no? Right. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
But then C is 1. That's another one, another variable, that is C. That C is 1. This is C and it is 1. Hope you understood that as well. Right then, so this part is repeating 10 times because this is instruction given. This part is repeating 10 times. Say item C of marks. What is item C of marks? So this is the marks. What is item C of marks? You have to talk, guys. Otherwise, item C can C is 1. So what is
Count.
item C then?
Count.
No, I'm asking what is the item? Item C can item 1 ne, the C can 1 ne. So item 1 of marks mokadda? Item 1 mokadda marks wala?
78.
78. Item 1 of marks is 78. Then total එක බින්දුවයි මම කියන total එක change කරන්න, total එකට එකතු කරන්න item 1 of marks. Item 1 of marks කියන්නේ කීයද? What is item 1 of marks?
78.
78. Total is 0. 0 plus 78, what is the value?
78.
78.
78.
Okay, now this will be changed to 78. Now this will be changed to 78. Okay, then change C by 1. Change C by 1. Now C will be, sorry, change C by 1 means C will become 2 now. Understood up to that? Change C by 1.
Yeah.
C is 2 now. Okay, then the second repeat. The first repeat is over. Second repeat. Say item C of marks. What is item C now? Item 2. That is
89.
89. Okay, 89. Then total equal total plus the item C. Total is 78 now. 78 plus item C is 89. 78 plus 89 is what?